In this video, I'm going to share with you the mysterious tunnels of Predjama Castle. The Renaissance Predjama Castle in Slovenia is one of the top tourist attractions in Slovenia and perhaps the most famous cave castle in the world. It is located only 9 kilometers from the Postojna cave in south-central Slovenia, in the historical region of Inner Carniola. The castle was built in the 13th century in a 123-meter-high limestone cliff at the entrance of the Predjama cave, just above the settlement. This extraordinary fortress made the cave well known. The Predjama cave is located behind the castle. It is actually called Erasmova Jama, or cave, after the famous and notorious knight Erazim of Predjama, who lived in the castle during a siege in the 15th century, offering him refuge. Mysterious underground tunnels connect the castle with the cave directly beneath. A vertical natural shaft which leads out of the original castle was used in the Middle Ages as a secret exit for escape in case of a castle siege. It enabled a food supply for the castle secretly. The exit was located at the top of the cliff, 25 meters away from the cliff's edge. Today, it is filled with rocks. The printing house and the court were on the castle property during World War II. Today, the castle houses an intriguing look at the dungeon, living spaces, a collection of weapons and oil paintings, and a chapel. The special is the hidden Erazim's passage, through which he supplied the castle with food and drink. Escape in the mysterious tunnels and dark dungeon of the Predjama castle and its cave. It is not something you see often. Great experiences for the whole family, especially for kids. Interesting facts. The Predjama castle is listed among the Guinness World Records as the largest cave castle in the world. In August each year, in front of the castle, is organized the Erazim's Night Tournament, in which knights from all over the world show their fighting abilities. Why Predjama Castle is so special? Predjama Castle is an 800-years-old Renaissance castle carved into rock. Picturesque and mysterious, or is it its legend make it mysterious? It's built on a 123 meters high cliff within a cave mouth, and it's listed among the Guinness World Records as the largest cave castle in the world. It was fascinating to see how the natural cave and the man-made castle walls complete each other perfectly. One of the rooms are built by men and part of them by nature. They use the halls of the cave as rooms too. I wouldn't say it was a comfortable place to live. It's dark, cold, and humid, but it's a unique and impregnable castle and definitely a very exciting one to visit. The Legend of Knight Erazim. This is a story we must tell because there are a lot of old sublime legends, and they usually include knights, heroes, princesses, and they are about bravery and love. But have you ever heard about a hero who was blown up while sitting on the toilet? Yeah, not a very heroic end. Well, that's how the legend of Knight Erazim ends. But let's start it from the beginning. Knight Erazim was a robber baron in the 15th century. After killing the commander of the Habsburg Imperial Army in Vienna, he escaped to Predjama Castle. For a year and a day, Erazim was besieged in his fortress by soldiers sent by the Habsburgs. The cave castle was impregnable. Erazim knew of a secret natural tunnel leading from the castle which allowed him to go to the nearby villages for food supply. He even pelted attacking soldiers with fresh cherries. The only logical conclusion of his enemy was that Erazim is supported by evil forces, of course. But then, one of his servants betrayed him. There was only one part of the castle which was not impregnable, the toilet. And even heroes need to use that sometimes. When the moment came, his servant placed a candle at the window as a sign, and then the besieging army killed Erazim with a single cannonball. Irony of fate, we couldn't help but laugh. Legends usually make us feel that the heroes in them are not even human, at least not ordinary human. Well, Erazim was. Thick wooden door in the courtroom provides access to the torture chamber. While no siege has been laid to the castle in recent years, the nearly 6 feet thick walls stand as a testament to the castle's strength. The former barracks inside have been converted into an armory and museum. On the third floor of the castle is an open terrace that allows visitors to look out over the valley and village below. There are also murder holes like gun loops and arrow slits, as well as others which were used to pour boiling oil or molten resin into besiegers. Given the castle's long fabled history and fascinating construction, it's easy to see why Predjama Castle inspired author George Martin to incorporate a similar structure in Game of Thrones Westeros after he visited Predjama in June 2011. Something you must not miss during your visit is the bell of the castle. It was obviously used in the past as an alarm to announce dangers, but today, according to the legend, ringing the bell while making a sincere wish from the bottom of your heart will guarantee that your wish will be fulfilled. Toward the end of the visit, you will finally get to the most surprising part of the castle. The rooms hidden behind the stone wall are actually inside the cave. This part of the castle looks almost prehistoric, but it was actually most likely built toward the end of the 14th century as an additional shelter in case the enemy managed to enter the castle. Little remains of these rooms, but there were clearly 2 floors and several small rooms. Climb up the stairs and you will see the beginning of the Erazim Tunnel. When leaving the castle and Predjama, check out the chapel and its beautiful linden tree where Erazim is buried. Archaeological finds in the cavern behind the Predjama castle testify to the fact that the cave was inhabited by humans in as early as the Stone Age. Remains from the Roman times were found in the entrance section to the cave called the Stables, where the cave of names both signatures dating back to the 16th century. The second longest Slovenian show cave is the Predjama Castle, spreading over 4 floors which are interconnected except for Erazim's Hall and Erazim's Passage on the top floor. The total length of all the cave parts discovered so far is 14 kilometers. The tourist section is 700 meters long and includes the stables, the main passage, the Cave of Names, the Great Hall, the Piacenza where the exit to the surface is located. One of the question arises, is Predjama Castle haunted? In 2008, the production team of Ghost Hunters International, the TV reality series investigating the series of paranormal activities, visited Predjama Castle and did their best to portray it as a spooky and ominous place. With so many residents that lived and died here, would it be possible that some souls got trapped among the rocks? Never to Live, the Sci-Fi Channel explorers pose this question seriously, aiming to use scientific methods to discover the ghost of Erasmus or any other talkative spirit hanging out in the dark castle corridors. In Tortured Souls, episode 13 of their first season of GHI, the investigators centered their search in the supposed torture chamber as well as the caves underneath. They claimed to have detected unnatural magnetic fields as well as unusual sounds as footsteps knocking and mysterious voices behind the walls. Were those really manifesting spirits of Erasmus or potentially people who died during the 1511 earthquake? The evidence is, like usual in such cases, inclusive. In Predjama Castle, its heroes experience everything from romance to betrayal, from dark ages torture to haunting feast, from broken skulls to bewitched relics, from confronting the attacker with anecdotal audaciousness to silent troping in the murky corridors while hiding from the sleepless ghosts of the past. Predjama Castle is a popular tourist destination and there are many things to do at the castle. Visitors can explore the castle and its many rooms including the chapel and the secret passageway. The castle also features a museum which contains many artifacts and weapons from the castle's history. Additionally, visitors can take a guided tour of the castle and learn more about its fascinating history. The castle also offers a range of activities for visitors to enjoy. Visitors can explore the castle's grounds and take in the stunning views of the surrounding countryside. There is also a restaurant located in the castle where visitors can enjoy traditional Slovenian cuisine. Additionally, the castle hosts a range of events throughout the year, including concerts, art exhibitions, and even medieval reenactments. Predjama Castle is one of the most remarkable castles in the world, and it is a must-see destination for anyone visiting Slovenia. The castle's unique architecture and fascinating history make it a truly unforgettable experience. Whether you are looking for a unique day out of a chance to explore the history of Slovenia, Predjama Castle is the perfect destination. Perfect day trip from Ljubljana. Postojna Cave and Predjama Castle make for the perfect day trip from Ljubljana. You can easily visit alone using a car or public transit or join tours to visit. It's located close to the capital, so you spend most of your day seeing the sights rather than sitting in a car looking at the road. It was definitely one of the highlights of my time in Slovenia. In conclusion, Predjama Castle was built within a cave entrance. The castle's history dates back to the 13th century. Predjama Castle is an impressive example of Renaissance architecture. The castle boasts a network of secret passageways. It is perched high atop a vertical cliff face. Predjama Castle is surrounded by lush, verdant scenery. The castle has a connection to the legendary outlaw Erasm of Predjama. It hosts an annual medieval tournament and fair. The castle conceals a mysterious hidden well. Predjama Castle has been featured in films and television. It is a testament to human ingenuity and engineering. The castle offers a glimpse into medieval life and warfare. Predjama Castle is a popular tourist destination. It is a symbol of resilience and endurance. The castle's legends and myths adds to its allure.